Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September 2022. Hope you guys are doing really well. I am going to let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so if these events are not occurring right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. I will be giving away another free tarot reading. If you are interested in qualifying for that, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button and also drop a comment on this reading. I'll be also announcing the winner of the last month's reading shortly as well. All right, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Libra? Thank you. Oh, Libra, look at this. All right, so you are starting out with the Wheel of Fortune. So you've got some changes coming up in September, and they are positive changes. It's always good to know, huh? I'm a Libra too, so. Crossing it is the King of Wands in the reverse. So possibly some changes with a fire sign. Could be also a situation where there's been a lack of movement or action. Let's see what happened in the past. The Queen of Cups, water sign energy. That would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So in the past, there was a lot of love here. This person could be the mother or father of your child or children, because in this particular deck, we see that the Queen of Cups is pregnant. If not, there was just a tremendous amount of possibility that was in this connection. There was a lot of love here, and there was a tremendous amount of possibility. Now, the reason all this is happening is the Two of Swords in the reverse. So a decision has been made, and that decision being made is what's changing the fortune. Let's see what's on your mind, Libra. The Eight of Swords. You're all up in your head. You're worried. We'll have to see what it is that you're worried about. There's something here that you're very concerned. You're thinking about a lot. Let's see what's coming in September that you may not know is coming. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so there's going to be balance brought back into your life. Now, there's going to be balance for you, but is there going to be balance for those around you? That's what, we have to think about that too. Let's look at how you're showing up. Three of Cups in the reverse. You might be isolating a little bit, not really going out. A little bit unhappy right now. Not happy. I see you worried. I see you unhappy. Sometimes this Six of Pentacles can be some breadcrumbing as well. So we'll have to see. Let's look at the energy coming towards you, Libra. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. So there's somebody who has had a painful ending or is bringing a painful ending. Somebody who may feel betrayed. This person either exited your life very quickly and they're aware of that, or they feel that you did and you're unhappy about this. In either case, this person may be being guided by spirit to enter back in somehow. Let's see what Spirit's advice to you is. The Strength card. to be strong, to be courageous. Even if the storms are brewing, to be strong and courageous, that you're more powerful than what you believe. Let's see your outcome, Libra. The Star. Healing and hope, balance, emotional balance. That's a nice outcome. Okay, so bottom of the deck is the Lovers in the reverse. Now this is underlying energy, and what this tells me is that for most of you, this is going to be about love. Not so much about money. Although if I do see anything that is regarding money, I will go ahead and bring that up. It's a monthly reading, and you know, sometimes we get a little bit of both. But things are going to go in your favor. This is most likely a very strong connection that you've experienced. But I do feel that there may have been an ending here, and it's the person that you would have had the ending with that is approaching you. I'm also seeing that, because in this particular deck, this is my twin flame card. So this could be a very strong spiritual connection or a twin flame as well. I feel like this person is coming back in the month of September for some of you. Let's see why, we'll clarify, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Okay, so here's that Three of Coins. You have the Three of Cups and the Three of Coins in reverse. So, and there's, again, the Eight of Swords. So, wherever you've had a loss, it could have been, so for some of you, there was a loss in finance, and it was due to either someone who was very uncooperative and they broke a contract, and you've been very worried about this. It's going to work out in your favor. For others of you, this was a soul contract, and this soul contract has been broken. Somebody did not cooperate in the soul contract. And you think about this a lot. It occupies your mind a lot. Again, there's going to be changes in this. It's going to move in a positive direction for you, Libra. I am seeing that people who have been uncooperative in your life, situations that you've been worried about, if there's work issues where there's been possibly some losses, or there are people you are working with that are not easy to work with, they're uncooperative with you, they cause you concerns and worries, all of that's working in your favor. It may not feel like it right now, but it is. I can see that it causes you a lot of concern. But it is going to begin moving in your favor. And there's changes coming for you this month. All right, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Star. Sign of Aquarius, water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, in the past, the Queen of Cups was in the upright. So what's crossing this situation, the situation that's going to change? It was an ending here with this Queen of Cups. So if there was a situation in love that ended and you've been hopeful about it, but there's been no movement, that's going to begin to change in the month of September. Somebody who may have been withholding their emotions from you, somebody who has not been taking action, they've been holding back. This person is they're going to move forward. There's going to be a change in that, and there's going to be an attempt to balance this out and heal the connection. So I do see changes. And they're positive. Let's look at the past. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ten of Wands and Temperance in reverse. There were a lot of problems in the past. Problems that could not seem to be overcome. There was no healing. It wasn't an equal give and take. It was an unbalanced connection. So while there was a lot of love here, there were also a lot of problems. And somebody in the connection felt burdened, felt that the problems never got healed, never got resolved. And it just became too much to bear. So the connection ended. Let's see why the Two of Swords is in reverse. So all of this is happening because of a decision. What is the decision? Well, we have the Page of Swords reverse and we have the Four of Coins reverse. Somebody decided to just give up. Somebody made the decision to no longer reach out, no longer hold on to the connection. They just decided to release this connection and to let go. This would be somebody that either you're not talking to or they're not talking with you. This is all happening because somebody decided to let go, to release. So we have a relationship in love that there were a lot of problems that just never seemed to get resolved, and a soul contract was broken. This was a fated connection. This was a connection that was supposed to go forward, but someone was not taking action. They were not giving to the connection. It was unbalanced. Someone broke the connection. And I'm seeing that either you, Libra, or the other person has, and actually it's you. So Libra, you've been very worried about this. You've been worried about it for a long time. Either this other person or you, or possibly both, have been holding back. Nobody's taken action. Nobody's doing anything. Both parties, it looks like, holding back emotionally. But I feel like that's changing now because someone made a decision not to move forward, but to let go. And I think that's you, Libra. Let's see why the Eight of Swords is here. Why is the Eight of Swords here? All right, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, you go back and forth in your mind, Libra. You go back and forth in your mind about whether or not this connection could ever, come together. Could the two of you ever be together in a marriage or a commitment? You worry about being unhappy. If you were in a committed relationship, would you be happy with this person? And it looks like it's because you've just gone through a lot, with these, especially with the problems that just never seem to be resolved. So there's a concern in your mind about if you were to get together with this person, would you be happy? And I do think that that's what led to this broken commitment here, this decision to walk away, this decision to just take out the foundation out from under this, in spite of it being a soul connection. So it's almost, Libra, like you have said, I don't really care what kind of connection this is. This is not an equal and balanced connection. This person withholds emotions from me. They don't act towards me. I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to let this go. And I'm going to move forward. And you've thought about this a very long time. And ultimately, it's because you may have decided that even if you were to be with this person, it would be a continuation of what's happened in the past. Unhealed problems, unhealed issues. All right, so let's see what's happening in September that you may not see coming. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Okay. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Sun. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. We have the Eight of Cups. The Magician in the reverse. Six of Swords reversed. Ten of Coins and Ace of Swords. All right. So, Libra, I see things balancing out for you. If there's been financial issues, I see balance coming to that, that area of your life as well. But I don't feel, but it's going to take work. It's going to take work. It's not going to magically balance out. Things are going to move in your favor. More towards the end of the month, I see that you're going to be a little bit more clear about, finances and stuff. But what I'm seeing is in the beginning of September, there's things that you have to learn. There's things that you have to investigate and learn, possibly invest in if it's financial, in order for things to balance out for you. There's also a indication here of, it's like a caution of where you're putting your priorities. Some of you are putting your priorities into superficial things versus staples, like the foundational things. And so there's a lesson in that as well. Now, for most of you though, what I see is that you're balancing out. For most of you, this is about love. So I see you balancing yourself out from a situation where someone was breadcrumbing you, possibly. They may have been giving their attention to more than one person. It was not an equal give and take. You invested in this connection, and I feel like you were very patient. I feel like you've been very patient as far as trying to balance this out. Around the first week or so of September, you're going to get some clarity about why someone ended things, or you may be giving clarity too. But I feel like you're going to receive clarity about an ending and why someone walked away. For some of you, I see you investing in your own happiness in September. Yeah, I see you investing in your own happiness in September, walking away from a connection that you may have felt was only about the physical aspects. It was only about the sex. This would have been a connection that you felt stuck in. You felt like it never fully manifested. And I see you walking away from that, investing in your own happiness. It'll be a process. The first couple of weeks, actually the first 3 weeks, we'll be working on that, working towards that. But I see by the end of September, something stable coming in for you. So it'll be something stable. It'll be something that is, you may communicate with somebody. There'll be communication. It's not clear who this is, if it's a previous person or if it's, or even if it's a person, but I see stability, long-term stability coming in. Now, with regard to money, like I said, there's some lesson you're needing to learn with regard to how you're spending your money. I see you investing in something in the beginning of the month, and you're very happy about this, but it's not going to pan out the way you wanted. It's not gonna turn out the way you wanted. And I feel like you're gonna have to walk away from it because it's not going to yield what you wanted. It's gonna make you feel like you're a bit stuck. But by the end of the month, I see there being some communication or some clarity that helps you to recover more than what you invested. So you'll recover anything that you have lost if it's a financial issue for you. But it's going to require you walking away from something that is keeping you stuck, that's not manifesting what it is that you want. It may be something too that you've lost your desire to do or to be involved with. This would be something that you have invested heavily in though, and at one time it did make you happy. But right now it's making you feel stuck. So yeah, I definitely see though, for those of you where there's love, you've got somebody it's somebody that you had a very painful ending. You made a decision to let this person go, and I feel like this person is coming back in. They don't want to let you go. Could be a Leo. But I feel like you, there may be communication here by the end of the month that may bring the two of you back together. This is a connection that you were investing heavily in. This person knew that. I think at one time it did make you very happy, but you may have felt that you may have felt like it was either only about sex or for the other person, or that it became about that. And so you did walk away from this connection. That's your decision to let it go because things weren't manifesting. I feel like you're going to let this person know that. And I feel like this person is going to come back with commitment. They're going to come back because it's become clear to them after you've walked away that I think they're going to offer you commitment. let's look at how you're showing up. You have the Three of Cups. Some of you guys are isolating a little bit. Not very happy with the situation. Some of you may be drinking. All right, we have the Seven of Cups reversed. We have the Empress. And we have the Five of Swords. So, yeah, there's that conflict again. So there's conflict, there's arrogance, and so you may be unhappy because the confusion that you felt is being replaced by clarity, and that clarity is with regard to who the other person is in your life. If this is a twin flame connection, you may be understanding that the other person is your divine feminine or divine masculine, but that there is, it's very strange because this is, it's almost like the energies here are a little bit reversed. And I know a lot of my Libra readings do reverse. But someone here is basically unhappy. They were very confused. There was a big conflict. And that conflict got ugly because there was ego involved. And whoever it was that was in their ego is now very clear that the other person is their divine partner. This could be you, Libra, watching your person process this, because I'm seeing someone walking away, and I'm seeing the other person realizing, coming out of the ego, realizing that that person is their divine partner and bringing in stability, or trying to. Let's look at that's a Ten of Swords here. The other person is feeling very betrayed. Yeah, doesn't want the breadcrumbing. Doesn't want to be breadcrumbed, is defensive, feels that there was not an equal give and take. This would be the person who walked away. So the person who exited, the person who made the decision to release and to let go, it was because they felt betrayed. They felt like the other person stabbed them in the back. The other person may have been dealing with, you know, more than one person. It was definitely an unequal give and take. And so this person, and I feel like this is you, Libra. This person did not want a situation like that. And they've stood their ground because they're healed. They're healing or healed. This would be the person who walked away from the connection, made that decision, and they'll communicate that. The person who's coming back in is not going to like that because they've been in a state of ego. Now, I don't think they started that way, but they definitely went in that direction during the conflict. Now, Spirit's advice, Libra, is to be strong. And I feel like you are. So, Libra, this was to be your energy, but it's switched. And because I'm telling you, because this is the person who made the decision to walk away. It's like, and honestly, I know why. But it's like, the Libra readings switch up like that because I was once involved with a Libra, and that person has a very strong energy and probably just rides right in here and takes over your readings. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even laugh, but all right. So Spirit is saying be strong. It's clarified with the World, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Swords. So there's a cycle ending here. That cycle has to do with the truth coming out. That truth has to do with the loss. Now, if there's a karmic involved, there's a karmic that's being released. And somebody is having to find the strength and the courage to release a karmic. And if they have, you're going to find this out. That person's going to give you the truth about that. They're going to let you know that's over. It's done. There's a karmic that's been released. For others, what I'm seeing is there's a cycle here that's ending, and it has to do with loss of a committed partner. That partner would be coming back. And that's the person you're going to have this conflict with. But in both cases, Spirit is saying to be strong. To, even if there's a storm brewing, you are more powerful than what you know and what you think. There's also an indication to speak your truth. If you want the cycle to end, you have to speak your truth. All right. Now, you end the month with the Star card. We have the Five of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. And there's the Knight of Cups. That's an offer of love. So the sadness is behind you. There's hope coming in. You end the month with hope and healing. The sadness, being put behind you. The focus no longer being on the losses, but on the love that is still present. Problems being resolved, and they're painful problems. Old wounds being put behind you, and an offer of love coming forward. So you've got somebody coming here that you had a painful ending with. This person, Libra, has been up in their head. They've been very arrogant, and they now have clarity about this relationship and what you mean to them. They're going to be coming forward. If there's a karmic involved, they may be telling you that the karmic has been released, and if not, this is Spirit's indication for you to stand your ground with regard to that, to speak your truth, that in order for this cycle to end, the karmic must be released. For others of you, there's a truth coming about a loss, and it'll end the cycle. Regardless, you're going to stand your ground here. You don't want an unequal give and take, and it's going to turn out, you start out with the Wheel of Fortune. Everything is going to move in your favor for September, but the problems are going to be put behind you because you do have an offer of love coming in. And it looks like it's coming from this past person, but it actually could be coming from someone else that you meet as well. It'll be towards the end of the month that I'm seeing that love offer. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, we're seeing a decision. And all of this got kicked off because of a decision being made. So, very interesting, Libra. I'm going to pull, well, that was quick, an oracle card for you. All right, you have titanium rainbow quartz. It says multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the person or situation that you're asking about. I would agree to that. And I would agree to that in both the situation as well as this person. There are many layers and dimensions. All right, Libra, I hope this has been helpful. If you are interested in the free personal tarot reading for September, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to drop a comment. And I will put you in the drawing. So until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.